that he will have nobody to blame but Rockstar
and tiny draws.
The fact that this is Rockstar's fault is insane. There's some I don't. That's wow.
Well, he busted in the air, so I don't know what that charge be. You discharging a firearm, or you know what I'm saying? And so I don't know. He busted in the air, then the police returned fire. That's what he talking about. He tried to break the shit up. He busted in the air.
So yeah, I guess is that illegal discharge of a firearm, reckless endangerment, potentially attempted murder or attempted manslaughter.
But discharging a firearm is a misdemeanor.
Yeah, it is.
It be seeming like it's real serious, but like you got to know the letter of the law though. And then it might be some freaky shit in his files though, like because I'll be digging, and he got murders, that was DA rejects and all kind of shit.
Well, I mean, I don't really have too much of an opinion on this either way because I don't fully understand, and I haven't seen like the actual whatever paperwork is being alluded to.
But he is speculating at this point. He's saying there's something going on where smoke is fire, so he ain't got nothing on him at this point. He ain't got it in his phone. Like, he ain't got no paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
Now, also, like, so is the fact that because Black Sam not a gang member, right? Like,
what's that supposed to be?
Is it different than like? Is he held to the same standards?
Yeah,
as far as all that?
Bro, I'm not with the civilian shit, bro. A snitch is a snitch. I hate that narrative.
Yeah, I mean,
I ain't with it. If Ricky tell nigga, Ricky wasn't supposed to tell, because Ricky not from Venice Showline Crip, he could tell. Like I'm not with the civilian narrative.
I'm not, so I don't know exactly what is being alluded to that he told on, so I can't really say to really have an opinion either way. I mean, I always thought Black Sam seemed like a pretty solid dude, you know what I mean? Like, man of the community. He seemed like, I always thought of him more as just like a very just loyal to his brother and trying to better the community. I didn't really think of him as a negative force or anything like that. So,
Yeah. Hey man, he ain't no different than me. He just don't bang.
Yeah, like
very temperamental. He's just a businessman. Like he a businessman. He just like every other LA. He just don't bang. Like that. He's still held to that standard, bro. If you a street person, you break laws. You know what I'm saying? Lush, you really can't tell.
No, for sure.
Hey, you hanging out in MacArthur Park with all these illegal drugs around you and all that. So you not a civilian.
No, but I know I'm not a civilian.
You break laws.
Like, but I've been said I'm not a. Okay. But there's a difference also between. Yeah, I feel that too. There's a difference between just because you're not a member don't mean you a civilian. But then there are people that are straight up civilians, tax paying.
Like my mom.
Okay, yeah, like my parents, etc., my brothers, etc. Yeah, they regular citizens and should not be held to any standards like that. You know what I mean? But
yeah, obviously we don't know these people personally and shit, but like you said, Black Sam has been painting himself in a different light, these past couple of years as he's like, continuing the marathon on for Nipsey and we are starting to see, like, look at him as a businessman, and the only thing I could resonate with what Wax said was like, he just got to stay out of this, bro.
He need to tighten up.
Like even the Rockstar example, I'm not gonna lie, like that was sensible. Like, all right, you don't with dude, he's still coming, spending money at your business. You don't gotta say to him right there. You feel me? You could just do what you got to do, keep running your business as usual, and not put these narratives around your business. Because like this is the second event, and. Shout out to P Nice. I think it's dope. He got that look for the interview with Black Sam, but when he asked him that question about Nipsey, I didn't really like that, to be honest. And I wish
the question.
Huh?
You said you didn't like the question?
I didn't like the question, and I didn't like the way he answered it. I wish he would have just next question, kept that business face, because I'm just like, this isn't a good look, bro. Like you got somebody said that the Marathon Burger could be like the next McDonald's. I think it could be like the next Fat Burger. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want that air around that business, and everything that y'all doing is so much more important than this that's happening on the ground. Like, and it's a time and place to address it, and on a podcast or in front of the world when you're supposed to be represented.
Oh man, listen, man. See, like when people like these individuals give their opinion about how a businessman should do, but they don't have a business, nobody's paying attention to this shit. Like, you can't give an opinion on how a businessman should respond and what they should do, and you don't have a business. You've never ran a business. You never ran a storefront in your life. Nobody's right here has ever ran a storefront business, ever. A retail business. But it's like, they saying like, Black Sam shouldn't have said this, and he human too. It's like, people got to stop expecting people that get a position in life to not be human. It's just like, they think like people that are in position, they just are robots. Now they don't say certain things and they shouldn't. Man, people are human. They're going to say what they feel as well. And that's what's wrong with the world. That people are trying to manipulate others when they're in the light, but then when they behind closed doors, they somebody else. This is why the world is all screwed up now. Because the people that we see in front of us aren't who they are behind doors. They different individuals. So they come in the light and they show us a certain character, and then you expect this person to be picture perfect, but then when you get to see this person saying something else behind closed doors, you like, oh, I didn't know they was like that. Oh, they need to be different. Straight up. I don't agree with that, you know? I just don't agree with it. So, like, their opinion with that, he shouldn't have said this. Now, that's how he felt. You don't want the man to say how he feel. You want the man to sugarcoat it, to manipulate people so that they can be all right with it. Now, that man saying what he said, that was his choice. He ain't do nothing wrong for saying what he said. That's his opinion. It ain't like he said go do something to somebody. Nah, he just said that's how he felt. Like, come on, man. But it's these individuals that, you know, they on No Jumper, and it's a podcast that people watch, but I'm not paying attention to the opinion. I really like, if you ain't never ran a brick and mortar retail business, I'm not listening to you. You know, straight up. You ain't telling me what this and that with the franchise. You don't even know nothing about it. I'm just saying, you don't even know nothing about it. You've never woke up every day and went and opened the store up to run a business. You can't tell me about no damn business. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. If you haven't done it, I'm not listening to you. You know, my opinion is supposed to change, and I'm not supposed to say stuff because you said. You get up and run a business and get up and open the doors of a business and build a business every day. Let's see if you change what you say and how you feel. You know, if you thinking, oh, I ain't gonna say, no, I'm gonna say what I want to say. Straight up. Straight up, like on some real stuff. You know, I ran a business on the front line, retail, car lot. People walk into my store. I did it. And I had to beat somebody up in the parking lot. You know what I mean? People, oh, you shouldn't have done that. Nah, I'm still human. Dude came up here with that energy. I gave his ass what he wanted. Oh, man, why you do that, man? You know you a businessman. Hey, listen, bro. Dude came up here with that energy. What, I'm supposed to run from him? Nah, so it's just like, if you ain't never ran no damn business at no retail business, your opinion, like, ain't nobody hearing what you talking about, man.
Your business, that's not the time and the place to be airing out these intricate politics that, you know, it's about some dark shit at the end of the day.
Bro, I think it's hard because, like, when you're dealing with, like, somebody, when you're dealing with a situation where somebody lost they loved one, You feel me? It's hard for him, and they loved one was deep into whatever he was into. It's hard not to blur those two lines. You feel me? Especially because he was around it too. It wasn't like Black Sam was living in Texas, Nipsey was out here, and you know what I mean? It's like, nigga, I know all these same, all your mans and them that you was hanging with at the park every day. I'm around these same by proximity due to you. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hard, but I do feel as if like, bro, without even it being a business, like before we even take it to the level of you being a businessman, bro, you got to keep yourself out of this shit unless you are part of that shit, because at the end of the day, it only take one little to be like, bro, at the end of the day, like you ain't really, you was never even put on to the set. You feel me? So it's like, why the is we even listening to anything you saying? Like, yeah, we love your brother, but realistically, when it comes down to it, like, you don't got no say in what we got going on in here, because we really done been through the ringer and you ain't never been through that process. You feel me? So I think that's where I just feel as if like, damn, like for like Black Sam, for you to be out of it all your life, and even though you was like right there because of your brother, you managed to stay completely out of it. Like nobody ever, like I've never seen Black Sam considered as a 60s member. You feel me? Like,
so if everybody knows Black Sam isn't a 60 member and he stayed out of it because he had an opinion on the situation about his brother, people are looking at it and feel some type of way. Like, hold up, man, that's still his brother. That's his brother. Of course he gonna feel some type of way. Somebody took his life, man, and I'm sure nobody sitting right here has had their brother life taken. So, you know, it's like when people start saying certain things, it's like, put yourself in the shoes of him. Straight up, put yourself in his shoes. If it was your blood brother that was, you know, took out the way he was took out, you would feel some type way too. Straight up. You would be upset. And of course, you're going to say what you want to say. It ain't going to be no, oh, I'm not going to say this. The marathon's still going to get money regardless. That ain't going to change it. The food must be good. Straight up, the food must be good. The product is good. And the boy's putting his hustle down. He's consistent. So that ain't going to change because he said that, you know. And then you got Wack saying what he's saying because Wack is jealous. So now he got dudes up here talking about it like this because Wack is jealous. Wack is a jealous individual and he upset that he can't do nothing like that. You've never seen Wack put nothing together in life, whereas though he's building multiple of the same business to be able to turn it into a franchise. You've never seen it. You know, he got Blueface. That's it. That's it. So it's like his opinion, who cares? So what? You around here lining people up, you suspect number 4. So who cares about your opinion and how you feel of what Black Sam said? So now you got the other people putting their opinion into it because you said it. Man, you don't get out of here with that. Straight up.
Like, so it's like now, bro, that you involving yourself in that shit, I just wish that he would just kind of take a step back and just stay on the same thing that he's been doing for all those years while his brother was alive, which is like not necessarily associating yourself with this aspect of your brother's life.
Yeah, like you said, it's difficult to blur those lines when that's such a fundamental part of the whole entire brand and who he was as a man and the community he represented and all that. You can't really, you know, like, yeah, obviously there's more to Nipsey than just that, but you know, Slauson Ave is a huge part, you know what I'm saying? It's a huge part of his identity and all that. So to have that be completely removed would be disingenuous. But at the same time, does he need to be putting himself in compromising situations, being held to the same standards? Like, I personally don't think he does. Like, I think that's Black Sam. He a businessman. I would like to see all communities protecting no matter what the politics are. And I know that's asking a lot.
Bro,
I'd like to
nothing
see
is
that being
worse.
protected. Though.
Nothing is worse than that video of bro ducking behind the car, gang. You feel me? Because like the first thing I thought when I seen that was just like, damn, God forbid if it went any other way. God forbid.
This would be
You
a
feel
very
me?
different
This
conversation
would be a
right now.
very different
Very
conversation. And that's why I'm just like, bro, you gotta like completely pull away, bro, because there's no reason in hell, bro, I should see a video of you ducking
Ain't no
behind
pulling
the car.
away, though.
And also, go ahead, Munchie. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And also, too, we have never seen the narrative rise to the top, like to the top of media, to where we even have academics, you know, getting on live and saying like the marathon is just some gangbangers. At the end of the day, it's just some gangbangers. It's not deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? It's a hood stronghold on the culture and business, right? Like that is a narrative that people are starting to speak about loudly before.
Man, that's just people hating. That's just people hating. Yeah, whenever you got something going on, it's always gonna be people having their opinion and hating. Man, listen, man. The bull putting this thing down, and he's still a man at the end of the day. He's still gonna have, feelings about whatever he got feelings about, and he gonna have his opinion about what he got opinion about, man. Academics having his opinion, saying the marathon ain't nothing but just some gay. That's his opinion. He woke up that day and felt that it was his opinion. But it's like certain individuals, people act like their opinion is like superior to the world. Like, hold up. Academics' opinion ain't superior to the damn world. You know what I'm saying? It's his opinion. That's how he feels. Like, his opinion don't hold no damn weight. He don't run nothing in the damn world. Straight up. That's just something how he feel. Crazy. Like, this shit crazy. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button, man. You just came in the building, hit that like button.
Or we looked at it as like, I did hear Axe take on it. And I'm not asking Black Sam not to be a man and not to be a human at the end of the day. But when you are in an interview and you're saying, I'm willing to sit down all day, I'll go do it myself. Like, some people might say that that's genuine, you keeping it street, but you're a businessman, bro. You're supposed to be going corporate. We trying to franchise. We're growing. We trying to represent something bigger than what we believe in just on your everyday type. It's okay to be corporate, my. Like, fuck the people that tell you like that's fake. You transition, You, how he feels in his heart at the end of the day when he lays his head to rest, his brother's not here. He's always gonna feel like that. But the entertainment, the PR thing to do is, hey, bro, next question. We're not gonna talk about that.
But the marathon continues and all that. That's not just some gang banging, bro. And
it's not.
And if people would even try to equate with that, if that was the case, then there wouldn't be fools from other hoods like that. Sometimes don't even get along with them, like that rock marathon gear or with that. You wouldn't see that if it was that. Now, there might be certain things where it's too political in certain communities. There might be like, nah. But for the most part, bro, like a lot of people, it kind of transcended that branding wise.
So what I said, talking about getting jacked up and shakes melting and all that shit.
the melting shakes.
No, you ride past Marathon Burger on Melrose, they do congregate there and be hanging out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
This is
so
true.
It turned into a hangout. So I think he was kind of talking about that or whatever. But and then if I was Black Sam, the grand opening is over. Just open the doors because they draw a different crowd. You know what I'm saying? They draw the hood, the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? They coming out to support, and shit go happen. Next grand opening when you open it up in New York, that's gonna be peaceful. I'll dead to shit in LA. No more grand openings out here.
Well, bro, like this fool, like so. Even after the shooting, right, is when Stevie Wonder popped up, like an hour later.
Oh, he popped up after the shooting.
Bro, he was there.
I thought it was before the shooting. That's crazy.
But now that obviously, I hate to bring up the elephant in the room, but how terrible, like horrible would that be if Stevie Wonder was there when something like that happened? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not that obviously didn't have
Hey,
him there.
If you don't think Stevie
Is this
Wonder
a
got
safe
security
place?
off
Yo,
the
is this a safe place?
Yo, why do you do
Is
me
this
like
a safe
that?
place,
though?
bro?
I said,
What you think Stevie Wonder would have did?
bro, he got security. You ain't nobody getting up on him.
Yeah, it's not about
His security gonna return fire.
yeah, it's not about like fools getting up on Stevie or not.
Bro,
It's the fact that
so
when
was
there's
Snoop-
like treasured icons, this is
But was
transcending
Snoop
the
Dogg
hood.
also-
It's not
was-
just a
was-
gang.
So, you know what I want to say, right? See, Black Sam got his business, whereas though he can say what he want. You know, it's people that got businesses and they using the backing of certain individuals that, you know, they can't say what they want because they gonna lose certain individuals. You know, I guess he got it where he can say what he want to say. You know, you get these individuals that say certain things and then they go to the internet and they apologize because of the relationships that they have with certain people. Obviously, he got it where though he can say certain things that he want to say. You know, if people don't agree with it, oh well. You know, but he doing his thing. So, you know, shout out to that brother, man. You hear me? Yeah, shout out to that brother for doing what he's doing, you know, through all the hate. You know what I mean? And it's like he's doing it right around where people gonna hate, you know. So shout out to him for that, man. And I think he's going to definitely continue to grow it because he's grinding.